Okay, now we are going to kind of just talk about visualization because visualization was like a oops, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Visualization was like a huge thing back in the day. Then it came back for a little bit and it's kind of petered off and now it's coming back. So it kind of ebbs and flows, I find visualization in terms of like the hot topics to manifest and that. So we're going to cover visualization and what that means for you guys to manifest. So, Crystal, what do you think
Yes,
visualization is now, right now? Like,
I think
what's the purpose
visualization
of it?
is huge. Um,
Yeah.
so obviously, I feel that visualization is how we communicate. One of the ways, I guess, we communicate what we want um, to the universe. And I think visualization allows us in a way that journaling doesn't do it. No other method allows us to get into those fine details, how we feel, how things smell, who's there, the color of our hair, what we're wearing. Like you can go all in and just kind of finalize every little detail of what you like, what you don't like. And, until you've created this perfect little mind movie and that's what it is that you want. And then when you visualize, you're connecting to the feelings, but what you're doing is internally there's an energy behind it. And so the more time you spend creating your visualization and working on the fine details, and if you've ever found that, first you start a visualization and it's pretty vague, right? Like it's me riding a horse. Oh, look, I have a brown horse. Like, yay, I visualized a horse. And
Yeah.
then as you go on, then it's like, ooh, look at my jeans. Yeah, those are nice on that horse. Ooh, look at my saddle. And each time you visualize, you're like able to go into a little bit more detail. And then you're in the mountains. And then, there's a beautiful stream. And then the next thing you know, there's some hot cowboy coming down the trail
I was
towards
going to
you. And
say, where's the hot guy?
like, all of a sudden you got the perfect visualization.
Yeah.
But what that does is when you are able to expand, that means you're able to hold that energy. And what you're doing is training your body and your energy to accept the energy of something different. So to me, that is one of the key points of a visualization. So if you're going to hold the energy of a completely new life and not have a meltdown and want to revert back to what what's comfortable in your body, what your nervous system will accept and what won't accept. Visualization is the starting point that allows you to see if you're comfortable with that energy, if you can hold that energy by how it feels, how it looks, how it smells, and you just kind of start from there and expand and build upon it, slowly getting used to how that energy would feel inside your body.
I feel like obviously that is way more powerful than the journaling, the affirmations, the vision board, like everything we just talked about before.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, when you get to see it more, like, when I go to my movie, I call it my movie theater because everything's just kind of playing on a screen for me. Um, I do it. Like you're right. I go into more detail every single time. More details get added. And then I feel more comfortable and I feel more excited and I feel more confident. And then there's like an inner knowing, like maybe an inner conviction that, like, oh my God, this is going to happen. Like this
But
is
there's a
already,
point where you can just watch the visualization on a movie screen 1,000 times over. But if you can't actually connect to that energy, like we have a really
Mhm,
good way of doing that. But I mean, for the
mhm.
average person, like if you can't connect to that energy on that screen and hold it inside your body and then determine in your body what needs to be changed. And we do that through our energy and being
Mhm.
able to go inside and internalize again and know what you need to change. Like it's going to be damn near impossible or difficult.
Yeah. And the cool thing though, once you start doing that, I think that is where people misconstrue the acting as if,
Yeah.
because this is where after you've embraced and held that energy and you've seen it, you felt it, you know it, you do show up differently. You are kind of acting as that version of yourself in that movie theater, right on the screen,
Well,
because
you're
you've
able to
embodied
hold,
that energy.
yes.
So I think that's why people got like, the acting as if. That's what that truly freaking means is that you've embodied that energy and now you are showing up different in your day-to-day life just a little bit here and a little bit here.
Yeah, but that's kind of like, when you have your visualizations, generally speaking, you are more confident.
Yeah.
You have success. So when you feel that stuff, you do feel more confident and you feel more confident in your everyday life because you're now able to hold the energy of
Yeah.
confidence. And it's not something like, okay, I'm just confident. I woke up today and I'm fucking confident.
No.
Like, sometimes it takes months. Sometimes it takes, it's a slow progression over time. And then you just simply are. And I think that's like, you're right. Like, it's the act as if, unfortunately, people think, it's act as if I'm rich, but that's not really always the intent. It's like the
Yeah.
confidence, the success, but it's not success that you can go give everybody your last $5, but it's the success where, you embody how that would feel and you feel successful in your life, regardless of what your circumstances are right now.
Yeah.
Those will change.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's my whole thing with visualization. I think it's a
It's
wonderful tool.
powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's always used correctly, appropriately, um, and just very without the energy behind it.